Hey guys, it's Corey with 10 Best Ones, and today we've decided to review the 5 best options for you. We've ranked these products based on many hours of research and testing, and we've picked the 5 best models. If you'd like to see their price and find out more information, you can check out the links in the description down below. First, we'll discuss what you should look at before buying. Then we'll look at the 5 best picks. To make it easier, we'll include timestamps in the description. Let's get started. Before looking at our best picks for today's video, I want to discuss what you should look at before buying.
The most important factor when it comes to buying a gaming chair is its ergonomics. The term ergonomics is very loosely thrown around recently, so let's clear up the air. Ergonomic shape is said for objects that are designed based on established physiological and psychological principles to fit the user better. So based on that, we know that an ergonomic gaming chair is designed for gamers specifically to provide better productivity and efficiency. Simply said, an ergonomic gaming chair allows you to have a better posture, better movement, eliminate any discomfort, and elevates both your performance and experience. For that reason, you should check if the chair has adjustability, lumbar support, curved backrest, and a tension mechanism for your posture. Secondly, build quality. The second most important thing you need to check out when you're buying a gaming chair is the build quality. This is especially important for competitive gamers and streamers that'll sit for hours at a time in their chairs. The higher the build quality of your chair, the longer it'll survive. On top of that, higher build quality will also result in no deterioration in the comfort levels of your chair. This is more tied with the price, and you shouldn't expect premium quality in the budget range. But then again, you should check out the frame, the base, and the cushioning of the chair to get a good idea about the quality. And thirdly, upholstery. Another good indicator of a good gaming chair is its upholstery material. Most often, PU leather is used on gaming chairs instead of real leather, which is very expensive. Yet PU leather is still pretty good for most people, so I'd recommend getting that if possible. However, there's also synthetic webbing and microfiber, which are better for hotter and more humid weather since they're breathable. Mesh is the best though when it comes to breathability. Whichever you choose, consider your needs, your budget, and decide based on that.
We are going to start this list with the best budget option that you can get your hands on.
We're going to kick off this list with the GT Racing gaming chair. The GT Racing might not be a big name brand or one of the most notable ones in the market. However, with this gaming chair, it has hit the sweet spot since it's delivered comfort, quality, and ergonomics in a super affordable package that'll impress even the most nitpicky users. The GT Racing gaming chair might not be the most original or uniquely designed gaming chair since it has the racing chair design that's popping up everywhere these days. Some like that design, but some don't. But I think it's pretty good since most of the gamer peripherals and PCs have that vibe going on with them. Let's talk about the size of this chair first. I have to say that when looking at the dimensions, you can see that it's designed for small to average sized people, so if you're more on the larger side of things, you might want to look elsewhere. First off, it has a backrest that measures 32.5 inches and the shoulder width is just 21.5 inches. The GT Racing gaming chair was also extremely easy to assemble right out of the box, and you can do it yourself without any additional tools besides those that are in the package. It has a pretty sturdy metal frame and it's rated up to 300 pounds of carrying capacity, which is pretty good overall. It'll last you for a few years before needing a change. In terms of adjustability, it delivers plenty for you, including height adjustment on the armrests, backrest angle from 90 to 170 degrees, a rocking chair mechanism, and so much more. So, after you find the perfect adjustment settings for yourself, you'll see that the chair feels pretty good. While it doesn't use an expensive foam for stuffing it, it's pretty dense and it feels nice if you need a bit of stiffness to correct your posture. It also has a lumbar support cushion and a headrest cushion, which makes the whole thing pretty much excellent. While it's not a premium option, I was extremely pleased with this chair and I recommend it to everyone.
Next up, we have a model which gives you the best value for your money.
Next up on our list, we have a great gaming chair that's the perfect pick for value hunters, the Respawn 200. Respawn has established itself as one of the best brands in this business, and it's made quite some interesting chairs for the budget market. This one has hit the sweet spot as it combines comfort, ergonomics, breathability, style and adjustability in the same affordable package without any significant compromise. Like I said, Respawn has delivered some interesting options in the budget range. However, the Respawn 200 has hit the sweet spot. It provides a great balance between the price, quality and ergonomics. Some high-end products lack this. On top of that, this one has a mesh back, which is the perfect pick for hotter and more humid weather, eliminating any kind of discomfort. Besides the mesh back, the Respawn 200 has bonded leather and PVC on the headrest, neck pillow and moulded foam seat to deliver comfort and quality. While we're at it, I should note that it has a steel frame for support and the seat is also sculpted in an ergonomic shape to deliver more comfort. The back part has a plastic structure though. The armrests of the chair are thickly padded and have both depth and height adjustment. The chair sits on a 5-wheel base that's made of hardened plastic. I should also mention that you can get this chair in 5 available colours, of which the grey version has a more stealthy look and can be appropriate even for offices. In terms of adjustability, this chair provides a lot and leaves nothing to be desired. For example, it can be reclined from 90 to 130 degrees, has height adjustment and much more. However, completing this task wasn't the easiest thing to do since the mechanism wasn't very convenient. The assembly was quick and easy with no extra tools needed, and the user manual made the whole process rather easy. Definitely well worth your hard-earned dollar.
If quality is your main focus, then you should consider this next model, because it has the best build quality.
Coming up on the third entry in our list, we have a gaming chair that delivers comfort, ergonomics and immense build quality, the noblechairs Icon. I should mention though that this chair is rather expensive, but if you want one of the best out there, you should invest in this chair. On top of that, this one will last you a lifetime, so let's take a closer look. The first thing I noticed about this chair was the build process, which was extremely easy to complete and pretty straightforward. The armrests were already attached to the body and everything is clearly stated in the user manual, so you can complete the whole thing in a matter of minutes. The back part was a bit more difficult to install since you need to line up all the holes accurately. It's difficult because the whole thing is a bit heavier than expected. After all this, strap the pillows on the lumbar and headrest and you're ready to go. My favourite thing about the noblechairs Icon is its amazing armrests that might not be padded but have 4 directional movements that are pretty good. A lot of gaming chairs can't quite do this, but noblechairs has done it here. The build quality is excellent overall and the metal base feels pretty secure, and the company has rated it to support up to £330. The hydraulic lift works wonders and it even lifts that weight. Amazing build quality, the best in the market. In addition to all this, the noblechairs Icon is a beautiful chair that looks premium with its black finish on the top of the class PU leather covering. There's also a delicate stitching pattern on the seat that adds a nice texture and looks subtle with a small branding on it. There's also a cognate brown colour of the chair that looks nice, but the black one is very versatile. The lumbar support pillow and the neck support pillow feel pretty good and do their job adequately. The adjustability here is endless and this chair is perfect even for larger people. Flawless overall if you manage to overlook its expensive price.
Before we talk about the best model overall, let's look at the runner-up for this list.
The runner-up on our list is another excellent gaming chair from Noblechairs, but this time around the Hero series, which is one of my favourite ones out there. It's very tastefully designed overall, straightforward, simple, great build quality and delivers tons of support for your body. If you want comfort in your gaming sessions, then you should check this one out. Like the aforementioned Noblechairs model, the Hero was also extremely easy to construct, which is amazing. It'll take about half an hour from receiving the package to sitting on it. I was pretty impressed with the attention to detail in the instructions, which tell you how to do everything if you ever get confused. And the thing is that there's nothing to be confused about. Everything that's needed for the build is in the package, including the Allen key and the screwdriver, so there's no need to search around or buy tools for it. You'll see that the Noblechairs Hero is a carefully designed chair right when you sit on it. Comfort levels are amazing. However, I should mention that the Noblechairs Hero is a bit on the firmer side of things. It's not as plushy as some other options. It's designed to give you the proper amount of support for your back and arms, which are the most important things if you need to spend a lot of time at your desk, gaming or otherwise. I like that the back had a nice curvature that allows your spine to sit in a proper position, and the lumbar support was great as well. There is height adjustment here that's pretty easy to operate, and I like that there's also a lever for the lean angle of the backrest. I noticed that once you adjust things to your needs, they won't move at all, which is perfect overall. The Noblechairs Hero uses a 4-way adjustment for the armrests, which allow you to get a perfect option. The aesthetics of the chair are also amazing, and I don't think that anyone will complain about it. PU leather is of the highest quality, and while it's not flashy, it's superb in every way.
Next up, we have the highest end model that you can get your hands on. It costs more than the rest, but it does do its job extremely well.
On top of the list, we have the Herman Aeron, which is a very expensive chair, but it delivers some excellent high-end features. This chair has superior ergonomics, award-winning design, and a 12-year warranty for starters. On top of that, it has so much more that makes this one a beast. Let's talk about the main selling point of this chair, the ergonomics. My favourite thing about the Herman Aeron is its excellent lumbar support system, which is specifically designed to relieve any pressure and stress from your body. I've sat on the original model, which had the best, and this upgraded model is even better. The Posture Fit SL mechanism promotes the natural S shape for your back and eliminates any pain that comes from prolonged sitting. The lumbar mechanism that we talked about is made from high-density foam, and the rest of the back area is covered with a special pellicle membrane that's extremely breathable. Everything about this chair is made to deliver better posture without any excess stress on your body. The seat is made of the woven pellicle as well, and I can say that this thing is wonderful. It's woven with 8 specific tension points to support your back and relax you. Without forgetting, I should state that the Herman Aeron is extremely durable and has tons of other features to give you comfort. It has a standard tilting mechanism for seamless support when you're reclining, the armrests have extra padding and are covered with vinyl. It's definitely a flawless chair without putting the price into the equation.